I'm here with the new Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 Pro, which is a new device from Lenovo, new tablet from Lenovo, which they're hoping will shake up the market a little bit and give them a better edge against a lot of their competitors. It's a really cool tablet, and it's got a lot of innovative features which I think consumers will find interesting. So we went ahead and ordered one and wanted to check it out for particularly one reason. This is the first tablet to come with a usable Pico Projector, which is held in the base of the battery right here. I'll get into a little bit more on that in a moment after I go through the product specs. The tablet itself is beautiful, really. It comes with a sturdy aluminum design, this handy kickstand here, which will prop up the tablet and allows you to use it in a variety of ways, much like a touchscreen laptop or desktop, or you can even hang it from a wall to use the projector, or quite simply, you can fold it back into your hands like this and use it like a regular tablet. So the kickstand is a really interesting, really useful development, which I think kind of gives the Yoga tablet its name. They wanted it to be something that was flexible. The tablet itself comes with a 13.3-inch screen, which is really nice, very large, makes doing things like typing incredibly simple. So you can pull it up, you can see how large the keyboard is. It comes built with an Android operating system, so pretty standard, except for this Android system is custom built by Lenovo for use on these devices. Meaning that it should be a little more streamlined. I haven't really seen too many differences between it and your typical Android operating system, but it's certainly serviceable. The device also comes with a 32 gigabytes of internal storage, as well as a micro SD slot for up to 64 gigabytes, or hopefully soon 128 gigabytes of additional storage, which means that you can put all kinds of media on this machine and you can use it utilizing the beautiful, very crisp, very sharp screen. It has a couple of nice speakers in the front here, including a subwoofer. I think the subwoofer is JBL, for what it's worth. So whenever you are listening to anything on the device or watching a movie, the sound that comes out is fantastic, and it's for me one of the bigger selling points, because a lot of times you have these really small speakers on devices and they just simply don't cut it. The Yoga 2 Tablet Pro, don't forget the Pro, also comes with this massive battery, which you can see on the bottom here. It's this ring that kind of spans the bottom of the tablet, and it holds up to about a 15-hour charge, which is something that anybody who travels a lot would find very useful, since nothing's more frustrating than being stuck on a plane and seeing the screen dim and the little notification flash that, oh, you were only at 5% battery left. So, like I mentioned earlier, the one thing that we're most interested in this device is actually the Pico Projector, which comes built in. Like I said, it's a 50 lumen projector. It's housed in the battery casing on the bottom here, and it is something which Lenovo really thinks can change things in the tablet market. It's very easy to use. Simply turn it on. You just got to hold this button down here and it kicks on. So unfortunately, at only 50 lumens, it isn't really bright enough to be used in a situation where there's any sort of ambient light like the one I'm in now. Oops, what did I do there? There we go. And it requires the device to be laid on its side, and you have to utilize the kickstand like this in order to get a square, in order to get a flat image. So, one moment while I turn off the lights so you can get a better idea of how the projector works. So as you can see, the projection itself is pretty nice, still pretty dim. I would like to see a lot more in the lighting I have in here, which is pretty dark. It's also not the sharpest of images, and we believe there's a couple of reasons for that. First is the focus ring is very touchy and hard to deal with. I'm going to turn the lights back on. The focus ring is very touchy and difficult to deal with. It doesn't do a very good job of getting a sharp focus. However, it does give you a pretty general focus. So if you're doing anything like trying to read text or browsing the internet, it's going to have, yeah, it's going to be serviceable, but not the best. If you're doing something like watching a movie or playing a game, then the projection actually turns out pretty well. As you can see here, it's certainly something which can be used, and I think a lot of people will find a use for it, especially if you just want to turn on Netflix and watch it on your tablet from pretty much anywhere you want to be. So as you can see, it turns on and off pretty easy. You just hold the button down and it'll prompt me there, turn off. So as a projection device, the Yoga Tablet 2 Pro is serviceable. I personally, if I had projection needs, I would go with something that was a little bit more powerful. You can get a Pico Projector for $200 or $300, and then a $120 to $150 tablet, and you'd have a much sharper, cleaner image. So for the price, which the Lenovo tablet clocks in at about $500 right now, that price may go up or may go down in the next few months as things change. But all in all, it's a really solid device. I would certainly recommend one to someone who doesn't have a tablet, or someone who is looking to upgrade from a smaller device. And it's certainly an idea, a concept, which I think is going to make some waves in the tablet industry going forward. As for the projection industry, I would still suggest going for something with a little more power designed for it. The projection in this seems to be more of an afterthought, something that they threw in order to entice people to check it out, which I'm in favor of, because the more you can push the envelope and the more you can innovate, then the more powerful these devices will become in the future. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll make another video in the next couple of days matching the projection power of the Yoga 2 tablet to an actual Pico Projector, so stay tuned for that, and see you guys next time. Bye.